Wait, hold on. Was Christian Keys talking about midnight when he said that one of the cast members might not return? Because after this BET Awards clip posted, the internet has been in full detective mode. Fans are now convinced that midnight is the one that Christian was warning us about, and some are just believing that his time may be over. So let's break it all down. Now, we all know that Christian Keys recently posted a video where he openly shared his frustration about a certain cast member. He didn't drop any names, but what he said was enough to send the internet into a frenzy. He said that someone was showing up to the set drunk, high, missing cues, feeling entitled, just overall being disrespectful. And that person, according to Christian, will not be returning to film another season. And even though he didn't tell us who it was, fans are now connecting the dots, and they believe that this person may be Midnight himself. Now, the video that posted, it was very quick, a blink and you might miss it moment. Here's Midnight. He's interacting with a group of women at the BET Awards. He leans in and he whispers something to one of them, and then he very clearly says, "Let's go." It was smooth, it was charismatic, and in full Midnight energy. And just like that, boom, the comment section has exploded. Janet F. Sellers came in heavy with, well, Midnight is gonna be, and I quote, beheaded this season. Beheaded? Not fired, not written off, not sent to jail like in previous seasons, but beheaded. Now that's a serious prediction. And it's not this comment alone that has everyone thinking that he's gonna get fired. And it's this comment right here made by Alexis B that prompted me to make this video. She said, and it wasn't just her, it was a whole lot of y'all talking about how small Midnight has gotten. She said, he looks smaller here, just 4 words, but the internet took it and ran. That comment led to theories that Jeremy had lost weight, a lot of it, and not just working out weight loss, but people started wondering if he was on drugs. Whitney Boss Lady Granger said, he done got skinny, ain't it? Out here looking like afternoon. Out here looking like afternoon. I'm sorry, hold on. I'm so sorry, but most of y'all were saying the exact same thing, talking about how he appeared to have his underwear turned inside out. There were several comments regarding this, and is it Gazika? Wait a minute. Gazika Charmaine Hoover. She asked, is wearing underwear inside out a new trend? And Julie Boyd Author said, oh my God, am I the only one seeing that he's got his drawers on inside out? Did something happen? And others chimed in asking if he was on Ozempic. Is this a Temu Midnight? Is Midnight ill? Why the dramatic weight loss? I mean, y'all were going in. Sherry Harvard then said, this is a scene from All the Queen's Men. And that's where things really start to blur for me. Y'all, fans literally couldn't tell if they were watching what was going on in real life or a clip from the show. That's when you know that art and life are dangerously close to merging. Takara Williams added, the fact that it's real life groupies, I am speechless. And she's not wrong. She's not wrong one bit. The women in this video, they're reacting just like the women on the show. Christina Capable joined the conversation, and she said they think he's an exotic dancer for real. And then somebody else quickly followed up with, he is. I've seen him dance before, and I even have a picture with him before All the Queen's Men. So now fans are saying that Jeremy isn't just playing a role, he's living it, and that he's always been Midnight long before those cameras started rolling. Unique Entertainment commented, he must be the same off and on camera. And when fans start believing that you're not just playing a character, but that you are the character in real life, it blurs the line between performance and reality. And when your on-screen persona is known for women, drugs, late night chaos, the assumption can be dangerous. And this is exactly what's happening here. Love Destinations added, what did he say to her? It's a 6-second clip, y'all, but it has people spinning full-on conspiracy theories. People are zooming in, reading lips, and overanalyzing the body language like it's a national security footage, right? Kiki Gates said, looking like he on them pills. And someone else said, damn, Midnight, I hope you ain't on that kryptonite. And see, this is where things are taking a darker turn. And there are so many comments like the ones that I've just read. Even though I've left a lot of them here on this video, there are a whole lot more. But here's my take on it. As someone who has worked behind the scenes as a director, commentator, creative, I've seen how actors prepare for shoots, right? I've seen them at their most vulnerable, most nervous, most intense. And one thing I know for sure, a fact, is that weight loss fluctuates just like anyone else's, right? It's not always about drugs or reckless behavior. Sometimes it's just about routine. And when I say this, when actors are filming, they aren't really under the same pressure, right? The gym schedules shift, the diets change, the bodies transform. That's normal. And in Jeremy Williams' case, if you go to his Instagram, you'll see that the man puts in work, like he's constantly working out. And that might mean that he dropped a few pounds along the way when he's not in prep mode for a show, right? That doesn't automatically mean that something's wrong. He lost a little weight, so what? I mean, he's always been like the buffest dancer on the stage, right? So he dropped a few pounds. But I also won't act like we haven't seen situations like this before. And I've been in this industry long enough to know that art does sometimes imitate life. And sometimes people play a character for so long and so well that they start to adopt parts of it. And when the character is someone like Midnight, someone who is constantly surrounded by women, drugs, temptation, and chaos, then yes, it's possible that, life behind the scenes might start to mirror life on screen. So do I think that Jeremy is taking drugs and acting out on set? I don't know. And I'm not really going to say that based on one video. It's reckless to judge someone on a 6-second clip and a few weight loss comments, right? That's really unfair to him. But is it possible? Yes. Not saying that it's true, but I do understand why the speculation is growing. When Christian Keys made that announcement about the cast member potentially, getting cut or not returning to set, he didn't name any names, but he didn't really have to. The timing combined with the BET clip and all the comments, it made it easy for people to take a guess. If Jeremy is the one that Christian is talking about, if he really did show up impaired, right, missing cues, acting entitled, then he may already be on the chopping block. We don't know that. As he said, he's going to talk to the person first, and hopefully that will be enough to satisfy whatever the situation is. And at the end of the day, this is a business, right? You can be talented, you can be sexy, you can be popular, but if you're disruptive on set, then you're replaceable, especially when the show's creator is posting all these messages about removing toxicity from the team. So is this Midnight's last season? I don't know. These are just my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking. And if you like this video, while you're down there, give it a thumbs up if you like the video. I'd appreciate it. And if you're a fan of All the Queen's Men like I am, then go ahead and sub to this channel for more videos just like this one. Thank you so much for tuning in today, everybody, and I'm going to see you on the next one.